And we are live. Welcome everyone back to Is Your Six Covered. Appreciate you showing up. Hopefully everybody got the notifications. We shall see. Got quite a few people out there already, so appreciate you guys showing up. And I apologize for my tardiness. I was waiting for a certain individual to show up at the house, but he has not made it yet. So with that, we're going to move on because it's been 10 minutes. And when we say 9 o'clock around here, that really means 9:11. And it's 9:11, better known as 911. So 45 Auto is the big winner of tonight's win, whatever that may be. He was first to arrive. Andy came in right a minute late, so he came in second place. So congratulations, 45 Auto. Let's see. Mac Eve is out there. Andy Nelson. We got 45. DW's out there. Third prize, brass-plated shoehorn. Yeah, grand prize is a golf cap clap. Yeah, exactly. We do give away some pretty cool shit here every once in a while, though. Let's see. Grind and Dust. How you doing? New name to the channel. Appreciate you showing up. We should have some fun today. We got a kind of waiting for Knucklehead to show up. He hasn't showed up yet, but we'll get started and get the adventure going. DW, well, it was either this or how to build a deck. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see, Carcane's out there. And I already got a whiskey and a snack. Ready? What the hell's that say? And I'm already going to be wider than Coda Boys groups. That's funny. Talking about groups, we did some really good groups. You might have saw the picture. That was actually the break-in. So the barrel hasn't even been officially broke in yet. And then today I did. And we'll get going and talk about it in a minute. But, man, that thing was a laser beam. So kudos to Kenny with Desert Precision Gunworks. He did an outstanding job. Let's see here. I'd rather ride public transportation to Otter's house than go to Portland. Yeah, that's a long public transportation ride going to Otter's house. Is Otter out here? I haven't seen Otter yet. Look, Mike 21 STIs out there. The Shaggy Rifleman. Man, you guys are going crazy here. Conservative Sniper Hunter. Ramsey Country. Hopefully you got that text, Ramsey Country. Eagle Eyes out here. What's up, fellas? Abigail's out here. Thanks for showing up, Abigail. Let's see. I got the badass hat in the mail today, Rick. Sure appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think a lot of them came in today. Actually, I'm wearing X rings, and I'm going to switch it over to let's put the red one on, at least for a little while. So I got my red one on here. Let's see what we got. John Kreideman got to shoot with John today. He did well. We actually did a lot of PRS style shooting today off different barricades. A lot of that stuff kicks your ass, and definitely kicked my butt. Even with an awesome rifle, doing positional shooting, if you're not doing it correctly, or even if you are doing it correctly, can be a royal pain in the ass. We tried a lot of different bags, and we'll kind of get into some of that here in a minute. Hopefully Knucklehead shows up. The Elster's out there. Elster's Minute Americans. Is that the Elster that we know? It's got the same logo. For some reason, I wasn't subscribed to you. And I know for a fact I didn't unsubscribe. Elster, you're on Minute Americans, which is fine. I could always use an extra family member on my subscriber list. So if you guys aren't subscribed, give me a chance and go hit that subscribe button. Always appreciated. Ken S., how you doing? What shirt are you wearing? GS makes good stuff. Actually, yeah, this one is, I can do this, I guess. This is the pretty cool American flag one, grunt style. So got some of those. Ken S., thanks for showing up. Let's see, I prefer beer over seltzer. I prefer sweet tea over. Oh, you guys did some. Let's see. Was that is your six cover? What D Young say? What's up, D Young? Let me go back up here. I don't want to miss I want to miss one of your guys' comments. Joaquin's out there. How you doing, Joaquin? Bald and curious. You late? Oh, I hear Knucklehead showing up. And I hear dogs bark. My guard dogs. My guard dogs are on guard duty, so I guess they're doing their job right. Ronald Wilson, what's going on? Doug B. How did the 6mm go? We'll get into that here shortly. Waiting for Knucklehead. Alaska One, Andy's out there. DW, Keith Gregory, hitting steals out there. What's up, Junior? Junior had trying to figure out that, not straight lock, but sub him away. That works good. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. That's not who I thought was showing up. Okay, so let me catch up here. Doug B says, howdy. The 6mm did really good. It was a laser beam. So normally shooting the 6.5 at 700, I run, my dope is right at about at 5, depending on the temperatures and the humidity and all that good stuff. And there's some type of pterodactyl flying around. And shooting the 6 Creedmoor, I was actually at 3.1 to 3.4, depending on the time of day. Got a lot hotter in the afternoon, changed a lot of the dope up, but it was only just tenths. But man, that thing just shot amazing. It was pretty damn cool. So the some of the things that I'm still getting used to is never had a Curtis Custom Action. It's the Axiom, and it does have a 60-degree throw on it, but what I did notice was that it has it's almost like if you bring the bolt too high, it was locking up, almost like it was going back into the next section of lugs, and you weren't able to pull it back. After using it for the day, asking everybody at the range if they had any grease or oil, and nobody did, which was kind of weird. I actually used I pulled the dipstick from my vehicle and grabbed some oil off of it, oiled it down. I did put grease on it. I put grease on the lugs, and I put grease basically behind the back portion of it towards the firing pin area. But there's a little roller, and obviously I can't show it on thing, but it's kind of cool when you take the bolt out as it goes across. There's a little roller in there, and that was all greased up and looked good. But yeah, I was having some issues right in the get-go. I think it was maybe just from being brand new, and after the end of the day, it was working perfect. So I think it was just a matter of breaking it in a little bit. I don't know. That's what I noticed. Originally, I thought it was the mag, and I took the mag out and tried running the bolt, and it was still sticking. It wasn't sticking though; it was like solid stuck. And I'm like, "What the hell is that?" So put a little oil on it, and some 80W90, which really wasn't 80W90, but it actually worked after that. So that whole 80W90 trick that we always talk about here on that channel, sometimes that fixes it. So let's see. Let's get cracking here. Rick, I finally got my ID today. Stripped lower, going to be on the way. Nice, Shaggy Rifleman. Awesome, buddy. What are you going to build? Let's see. Joaquin says, hello, Steel, Val, and 45. What's doing hitting steel? All right. Shaggy Rifleman's got a Remington Sportsman. Let me know, he says. What's up, Mike 21? I don't know if I can catch up. You guys are typing quick. Bum, bum, bum. I got a badass hat. Oh, read that one already. Joaquin got his hats. I like them. Big thank you. Job well done, sir, on them. Appreciate it, Joaquin. Appreciate all the support you've had for the channel as well. It's always a awesome thing. Conservative Sniper Hunter. All good here in Australia, mate. Except for these damn political parasites. That's right. Worse than the kangaroos. John Kreiderman says, thanks for the help today. Man, I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. You were doing really good. John's got a Tikka in 6.5. I think he picked up because mine was working so well, and he's done a great job with that rifle. So he's been having a lot of fun. NGL, I actually kind of like White Claw. White Claw, come on. You are Irish. You're supposed to like something a little more powerful than that, Abigail. See, conservative sniper hunter, it's everywhere these days. Rams country. Yes, I'll be texting him in a few minutes. Okay, good. What's up? Okay. Now I'm to where I was. Keith Gregory, yeah, I'm doing another pre-order if you're interested in the hats. Most of the ones are these ones. I ordered quite a few of these. And then also this hat, which is a flex fit. I ordered small, medium, and large, extra large. And it also has this 6 logo on it over here. So if you're interested, just email me and I'll put you on the thing. There's a few people on there for the next order. So those hats were gone. Like I shipped every one of them out in one shipment. So it's pretty cool. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel that way. For sure. Jerry Parker says he got his hat. You are welcome, Jerry. We got a little gum chop. Has 10 Barretts in stock. Can't afford one, but made sure to finger the shit out of the barrel. Don't get your finger stuck in that barrel, Shaggy Rifleman. Yeah, take a trip to Wisconsin, Talking Rock says. Hell, pretty much anywhere nowadays. I'm drinking gin right now. There you go. Rock on, Abigail. Let's see. That's awesome, Ramsey Country. So Ramsey Country is Shabalseki. The 6mm was a freaking laser beam. It really was. We talked about it a little bit in the beginning. Kind of waiting for Ray to show up. I think he forgot how to get here or something. What's your email, Rick, so I can order a hat? Keith, it is your 6 covered at gmail.com. Just tell me, the thing I'll need to know is what logo. So the skull, I call it, or the 6, just to keep it simple. And then if you are a large, extra large, or if you are a medium or a small medium. So this is what it looks like. I actually really like that one hat, which was a trucker hat with the camel in the front, and then it had the Punisher. I think I'm going to start putting them right in the center, because that hat looked badass. I wish I would have kept that hat. I was actually planning on keeping it, and then somebody said they had wanted that one, and I was like, ah, shit, because I only had one of them. So I'm thinking about making some more of those. Those are actually kind of cool. I wish I would have got one of those. Because I wear a hat a lot. You guys know. You probably see me in a hat 98% of the time. And it's just nice to always have a hat on board. Kylie, what's going on, Kylie? Bourbon all day, Carcane says. Brown liquor, clean liquor. How was the range today? The range was awesome. The weather was nice. It got humid as shit. And it got hot. So there was a lot of sweating going on. It was fun, though, from running, which we weren't even going very far, but from going to position and trying to do good, it's freaking getting hot out there. Hit the thumbs up, Joaquin says. Yeah, that's a great idea, everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, I do appreciate it. If you get a chance, I mean, it takes, I don't know, at least got to take 30 minutes to figure out how to hit that button. But if you guys get a chance, hit that button. William Nas out here. What the hell? I have not seen William in a while. Hopefully you're doing well, William. Hopefully you've healthy and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. Yeah, only one, Abigail. Come on, Abigail. You are a trained professional. You should be like this. Double fist. Let me send out. I want to try to get Eagle Eye on here. I know he's busy hanging out with the boys. But I'll put an invite out there and see if he can come on here and maybe we can talk a little bit about the 6mm Creedmoor. I don't know what the hell I just did, but let's try it again. And give me 2 seconds to do some administrative stuffs. Let's see. No, I don't want to connect to that. All right, I'll hit that one. And bam. All right. I think those will get sent off. Yep, there you go. I heard it fly away. We got Ray Porter's out here. What's going on, Ray? Hopefully you're doing well. It's not Rocket Appliances. Car King. Oh, there's the actual real Elster's Rifle and Reloading. I could probably jump on for 30 minutes. You know what? Then let's get him. I always do the picture for him. For some reason, his email just sucks. Sucks very much. Let's see here. If I was Todd, the Elster man, I would be over here. I'd be here. Then I'd be there. Then I do that. All right. Okay. Let's see. Otter. Hey, Otter, you did not send me an email. I got your, what the hell is it? Never mind. I have your patch that you won. Where in the hell is it? There it is. Look at that. See that? Otter. I need your email, buddy. I got to figure out how to ship this to, hell, I can't remember, Iceland or somewhere far away. But let's get this, let's get this patch out to you, bud. Maybe you can put it on something, or hell, you can use it for a target. Who knows? I mean, come on. Come on now. I want the 6 hat, John Kreideman says. Well, John, you send me an email, and I will get you a 6 hat. Do you want the camo 6? I was just with you all day, you jackalope. Or you want the red one? I got some other colors coming too. Actually, what I want to do, see this hat here? I actually want to do red, white, and blue. I wish I knew what the hell side it was on. I want to do red, and then I wanted this to be blue, kind of an American red, white, and blue deal. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Call it the Patriot hat. And then I got some other ideas too with the color stitching of some other stuff. So always something going on in this brain of mine. Not always is it a good idea, but there's always an idea. What barrel cleaning routine did you use with the 6mm Creedmoor? Great question, Conservative Sniper. So basically, it was a brand new barrel. Kenny did not do any type of load development, load data. I got a little, I'm like, he's like, do you want me to shoot it? And at first I'm like, I don't really care. And then I'm like, I was trying to get it before I left to go to California because I wanted to see it. And I'm like, no, I'll get it. I'll get it all figured out. Or me and, Ray will help me. And I ended up, I had to go to work. I didn't get back in time anyways. But I was super excited to get it. And we broke it in yesterday. Here goes Knucklehead. Broke it in, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Actually, it was the day before yesterday. And basically, first round, before that, we ran a patch down the barrel. And then we shot it. And then we cleaned the rifle barrel. Did that 3 or 4 times. And then we did 3-shot groups. And then and in between that, we decoppered it as well. So it got decoppered 3 times, and then today I actually got to shoot it for groups. So I did get to find out we were doing load data and trying to get we got to 0 really quick. I think it was 2 shots, and we had it on. First shot was on paper. Second shot was like good. And the groups, as the barrel was breaking in, you could see the groups really get tight. And the barrel's still breaking in. And at the point that you saw the picture, it only had 12 rounds through it, I think. And that was it was a decent. I mean, it was a 0.3 something, so it was a decent group for not even having the barrel broke in yet. So it's going to even come in tighter. So, and we got Mr.
What y'all doing?
He's already yelling. This guy, I swear, he's half deaf. Have a seat.
All that shooting, I am half deaf.
Have a seat. You don't gotta yell.
What?
You don't gotta yell, Smokey. So
We gotta be quiet. Everybody's home.
we don't have to be quiet. We just don't gotta be all crazy. Crazy. John Parsons out there is Kreideman right there.
I want the 6 hat.
Looking better since you decided to retire. I haven't officially retired yet. In December, I had given my fire chief a date of December. So I do have the date set. We'll see how that works out. Shit, I don't need a haircut. Your ass needs a haircut. Or you used to need a haircut. Let's see. When's your last day of work? It's like December, like 21st, something like that. It slices.
It dices.
It dices. TB. There's TB. What's up, TB? How you doing, my friend? TB, if you guys didn't know, we got to give out 2 hats the other day, and that was because TB had graciously donated 2 hats. So those of you that had won, I think John Jeffries was one, and Jerry Parker maybe, or somebody. There was 2 hats that were given out. So big shout out to TB, and he the man. He the man. So how did Matt's rifle go? Just so you guys know, our buddy Matt P. You've seen him on both of our channels quite a bit. Get your ass in the camera, folks.
I'm in the camera.
You in the camera? Get out of the camera and get over here.
Is that a mill or an MOA scope? What is that?
You just twist the knobs.
You just turn it.
You just turn it.
Just crank it.
That thing on the top, just turn the shit out of that thing. Let's see. We are making.
Stay on topic.
So
Matt.
Yes, Matt
got
has
a Stiller Spectre Action 6.5 Creedmoor. Ordered an XLR chassis. Now, I will tell you that XLR chassis is an awesome looking setup. It actually has me a little down. Maybe I shouldn't have got the MDT because I really like that XLR. But unfortunately, the bottom of the receiver on the Stiller is faceted. Okay, it's kind of like a fusion action. It's not rounded like on your Remington 700s. And so he's having some clearance issues because it has a bridge on top of that XLR chassis. And it's a full 1.25, I believe, barrel. And so he's having some issues. We were going to machine it out, but he's on the fence on whether or not he wants to do that.
All right, so Kylie brought up a good question. 6mm compared to the 6.5. No, we haven't talked about that yet. And I was actually talking to Matt on the way home from the range. I had a chance to shoot rays, but I only shot it a few times. And I did see a little bit of difference in the recoil and the being able to call your shots. But when I actually shot mine with a really heavy barrel on it, and man, it was huge. No, it was a lot of difference than my Tikka. The Tikka's a lot lighter, so I'm getting a lot more recoil, and it isn't 6.5. And going to that 6mm with that big ass heavy barrel, there's a huge difference. You can see the impacts, and whether it's a hit or miss, you can go, okay, I need to bring it over 2/10.
And I'll second that, and we're going to be comparing like because I took the Accuracy International, took the 6.5, shot it, took the barrel off, so it went into the same weight platform, same weight barrel, and there's a significant difference on being able to spot your target shooting the 6mm Creedmoor as opposed to the 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah, and I normally don't ever see that in the 6.5. I'm usually not seeing my impacts.
Yeah.
So Kylie 808, that was the answer to that. There is quite a bit of difference. And
yeah,
I'm shooting.
I like today. You know, I shot pretty well today.
Yeah, you kicked ass.
Like at 600. At 600, I'm already back on the target and can see my bullet getting into the dirt.
Any one of these colors, Kreideman. Whatever you got.
Davy J, yes.
Yep.
30 inches.
Good God.
Ooh.
Oh, there's Kenny right there. Shit. Sorry,
That's a
Kenny.
long barrel.
Kenny, hope you haven't been sitting there in a while.
That's one long barrel. That's what she said.
Good Lord, that's one long barrel.
What's up, Ray?
How you doing, Kenny?
Loading up some heavy 110 grainers now to try it out.
Yeah,
Nice.
buddy. Mixed tea and whiskey. Which whiskey should I try, Abigail? Don't say Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey. The eagle has landed. Oh, what's Rams country? Thanks, William and Otter. Been crazy busy. So what you working on?
Some 6 ARP. I'm running out of some ELDs. I put an order in. I still haven't got my DTACs. I don't know what the deal is on that.
Yeah, those could be a while.
I ordered 500 of those bad boys. So if it don't work out on the ARC, I'm going to run them on a Creedmoor.
Hey, Val, just tell me what model of hat you're looking at and just email me and I'll send you the info. I just need, oh, you're going to be a large, extra large, that big ass head of yours. The cranium on that kid, Lottie.
Davy J said, long boy. 30. Even Kenny, I'm going to go ahead and tell on him. Kenny said it takes a little bit getting used to how long that barrel is.
Well, you gotta
Yeah,
walk
at
back
first.
in order to get it out of the
It's
port.
the same length as your rifle, but the chassis on that MDT is a lot longer on the fore end. And so with that Manners being shorter, it looks like there's a whole bunch of something hanging out the end of it.
William says every time I come here, listen to Rick and Ray, and see Kenny want to spend money. Yeah, I hear you. SBR, did you get your hat yet?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you
I bought a
put
bunch
it
of
on.
cold tap stuff, so thanks, Ray.
Oh, you did? Yeah, we can make people broke quick.
Okay, so really quickly, I don't know which bag you got, Kenny, but the gray bag that I got that goes, the Coltac bag, probably the best bag I've ever used. And today we put it to the test. Everybody was using that bag. However, sand pours out of the freaking zipper on the front of it. It's like filled with play sand. I was very disgruntled about that. And we thought about putting plastic in there or something, but you know, you got sand pouring out all over you from the zipper. And it's not a lot, but anyway.
Conservative sniper, Coda Boy shoots in Pennsylvania. Yeah, PA, right?
Yeah, it's about 10 hours away.
Yeah, that's the range he's at when he does all that stuff.
Now, I will actually be there next week. I'm actually driving up to see KB32 in Pennsylvania next week. So, yeah, I'll have a chance to see the range and all.
12.5 ounces of vodka and 12.5 ounces of whiskey, 12.5 rum. Holy shit. With a splash of tea in it. Damn it, Abigail. That'd be a one
I got
drink
some
for
of that black sand out here. Would that be a good upgrade? It's kind of like a mix. I don't know what you call like charcoal, but it's kind of thicker sand.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking it out and putting shot in it or something because I do not like that sand coming out.
They need to put a zipper inside and then another zipper, like double zipper somehow. Keeps all the sand out except for the dust.
Jacaki had a 12.5 inch 5.56 barrel to break in. How would you do it? It's a 4150 steel chrome lined hard use barrel. I don't think you need to break it in. You just shoot it when it comes to chrome line. What do you think, Kenny?
Shoot this shit in.
Just light it up, man. And
light it up.
We'll run one patch through first just to make sure it's clear.
Right.
Let's see. Balance point on the 6mm. What was that at?
Okay,
It's
so John
right
Townley
in front of the
says
mag.
use rice or airsoft BBs. That will not give it the weight that I need. It needs to have the weight. So that's why I'm thinking about the steel shot or lead shot rather.
Yeah, I've tried the BBs and they're very light.
Steel shot. I don't want lead all over. I got enough lead exposure.
Yeah. I hear you. You know what would be good? Maybe it's some type of media. You know, like steel media. A little bit bigger. keep it from coming out as easy. Yeah, Davey J, that is a Savage drink she's talking about. Plastic bag it. That's what I was telling Ray to, maybe we could put some plastic in there, but it would work its way around and be a pain in the ass anyways. What's up, John?
Well, the point is we shouldn't have to from the get-go, but yeah.
Yeah, I think the bag I did like the bag, but I did not like every time you carried it around, the sand was everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty soon the damn thing's going to be empty. What's up, Chris Winsett? All right, let me catch up here.
I do have some good news. I'm going to have a product to review here very shortly. Talk to my friends over at Area 419, and I have some Mavericks coming in.
Nice.
What the hell is that? What the hell?
I guess I could do that. Shooter McGavin. Happy Gilmore.
Put the sand in a Ziploc, then put it in the bag. I use J25 steel shot in heavy bags, John
Yep.
Tellen says. Vacuum seal the sand. No. Then you won't be able to move it around. Gunfather Precision. If you guys haven't had a chance, go check out Gunfather Precision. He has I don't know how new his channel is. I don't know how long he's been around YouTube. Just finally watched some of his videos. He's got great videos out there. He took a 6mm and Creedmoor and shot a golf ball at 1,000 yards. He does a thing. We got the Elfster here with the safety goggles on. So those of you watching, make sure you put your safety goggles on because the Elfster's here. And get over.
Don't freak out.
His channel. Get over to his channel. Check him out as well as everybody
What's up,
else.
Todd?
What's going on?
Hey, Todd. Looking
Hello.
great as always, man. Look at that
Hey,
swag.
man.
What's
If you guys
going
are in
on?
the loading room, you got to be wearing your safety glasses at all times.
You know what? You know what? Here we go. Here we go. Just hold
Do people
your,
even know what my eyes look
just
like?
hold your damn. Oh, there's your eyes. I didn't. You have eyes? Holy shit!
Hey, I took the Krieger barrel off the RPR. Gone.
Did you burn it out?
Yeah, it's a done deal, man. I'm ordering up a new one.
Yeah. What do you order up?
I'm just gonna stick with 6.5 Creedmoor still. So I actually got a 243 RPR bone stock, and I might throw a 6 Creedmoor, or I hate to follow in your footsteps, or maybe something like a 6 BR, 6 Dasher, something like that. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll
Stick with the 3. Yeah, stick with that 308 case head. The Dasher will do pretty good.
yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And I went and picked up a barrel vise, so I got the hooked up
Nice.
with this Viper barrel vise here. I don't know if you can make it out here, but
That's it.
yeah, so I got that for like $60 shipped. It works pretty good. And got the old barrel off RPR, no problems. So I think I'm going to go with a Patriot Valley Arms drop-in barrel. So I'm doing it RPR. So you usually get them for about $5.50, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I'm kicking around right now, and I got about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, and then it's nuts in hand and dragged
Get your
back
ass to
to
bed.
Get your ass to bed, woman.
So how you guys doing? Pretty good?
Good question.
Maciv.
Yep.
Here we go. Thoughts on the 6mm versus a 6.5 for 1,200 plus yards of magic killing distances.
I'd be pushing it for a 6mm. I'm not saying it can't do it, but 6.5 is definitely going to buck that wind a little bit better.
Man, you should see my laser beam.
That's what I heard. Sounds like you got a little
It's a laser beam.
nice.
I'm afraid it's just gonna burn holes and stuff. Like, it's crazy. I don't even know. It should come with a protective cap.
Is that
Yeah.
the one that you did you do that barrel for Rick, Kenny?
Yeah, it's a Douglas Hand Select Premium. You got the Premium XX. This one's the Hand Select. You
Oh,
gotta
nice.
call them up and
Call them a
snooze them a
favor.
little bit. Yeah.
Hell, breaking it in, I was at 0.34 and it wasn't even tightened up yet. It's gonna
Right.
be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. They're gonna go, you just shot it once, and I'm gonna be like, no, I didn't. That's a 10-shot group.
Arlen Axis is asking if I ever finished the walls of my reloading room, and no, I didn't.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't have time. I really don't. I mean, I hardly have time to finish the new reloading room, for Christ's sakes.
So Todd, if I won the lottery and I ran 2 A&Ds, that would be the shiz-nizzle, right, for loading ammo fast?
It is pretty awesome, man. I don't know if you need to. Mine's dropping powder within 0.02 accuracy within 7-8 seconds. So I don't know if you really need to.
70?
7.
That's too slow for me. When I'm reloading, I'm reloading.
And then if you use Ray's little trick of getting 2 trays that get them weighed the exact same, I put a little tape on there like Ray does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already dropping within 7-8 seconds, and this one's already filled up halfway through that.
Okay.
So it's stupid. So
Yeah, I see one of those in my future. Do you have like a
they're
code
pretty
or something?
awesome. They're not exactly cheap though.
Oh, I know. Good stuff.
For those
Usually
that haven't seen it before, but I could actually detach you out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, is that thing on coaster wheels?
No, so I got a piece of synthetic granite. I got a piece of Corinthian countertop, and I don't know if I can do this. Let me flip this thing around. Can I flip this thing around?
Whoa.
Maybe not. So I got a piece of synthetic granite that I put some adjustable legs in, and I don't know if you can make that out or not. It's hard for me to do this, but I got this perfectly level because my bench wasn't exactly level, and this helps out tremendously. If your bench top or whatever you're putting your scale on is not exactly level, it's a nightmare to try and get this level exactly level. So
All right, that's cool. All right. So what was that question? So Mackie, let's answer that question a little better.
All right. The only thing I'm going to say about it is, yes, he's absolutely right. Todd says it's probably not the best tool for the job, but I will tell you that I did take the 6mm out to the mile, and it was so simple to hit the 1760 target. I actually didn't have to dial out max and hold a ton in the reticle, just with a 20-minute of angle base. That's shooting the 115s. I mean, it was almost just shot after the shot. Now, we did not have any high winds or anything else. Personally, I think the 6.5 would be a better tool for sure for those kind of distances. But the 6 didn't have any problems, even though it was already going into that subsonic range.
yeah, 6mm is really going to shine at 600 yards or less. Your 600-yard guys, bench rifle shooters like James, like your friend, he can't talk enough about 6BR, and that's all he shoots at 600 yards. And his groups show it. They're insane. I mean, bullet in a bullet hole at 300 yards. It's pretty sick. But that's probably the route I'm going to go on that 243. 243, for those that don't know, shoots the exact same bullet as a 6.3 or 6BR.
Says it well right there. He's got video showing 2060 with repeated impacts with the 6. I'm impressed with the 6 Creedmoor. I really am.
It's my laser beam.
Yeah, if you want those quick follow-up shots, it's the way to go.
Guys got a lot of great questions out here trying to get all of them.
Yeah, I personally haven't taken the Creedmoor out that far, but the 6.5 Creedmoor, I've taken it out to 2,250 yards, and it held up. So
yeah,
that'd be a good comparison. I have my rifle coming back pretty soon.
Shibal Siki, I'm going to answer this question. I really wasn't going to do a review about the Vortex 1 to 10. I know Rick did one.
I
But
don't think I ever posted it.
you didn't post it.
No, because I needed range video.
Gotcha. All right, so I am extremely satisfied with that 1 to 10. I think if you're looking for a low power variable optic, I believe that one probably has the best all around reticle to use. It's a clear center dot. It's got daytime brightness. The eye relief is great on it. Price point's a little up there, but so are Night Forces. So yeah, I'll probably do a video on that and try to get some Tacticam footage, looking through it so you guys can really see the reticle and all that. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it. It's a little milky at 9 to 10, but it's nice having the extra power.
Yeah, for sure. And Jagaki said to order it, so now you got to do it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice if we could just do that? The other.
So Armin and Axis is asking, how does the 6 Primo compare to the 243? So like I said, the 243 and 6 Primo, they shoot the exact same bullet. It's more about the angle of the shoulder of the brass. That's about it. Might have a little bit different, a little bit more case volume to it. With that steeper shoulder on the brass, it's going to seal off quicker and better in the chamber. By far more superior cartridge. You can't say it's more superior bullet because they use the same bullet. So, but in regards to the brass itself and the case volume and how it seals off in the chamber, it's pretty hard to beat that 6 Creedmoor. So it's just I have a 243 Ruger precision rifle and it's full in stock and it's an absolute laser. I mean, last time I ran a 6x5 target on it, I think it averaged in the 0.6s, and it's from bone stock. And we're talking at that time it was a $850 rifle. So, but yeah, if you can get a customized rig and you don't mind, playing around with something that might be a reloader only situation where you're not going to be buying factory ammunition. I mean, 6 Creedmoor is the route to go. But if you're looking for more factory ammunition, you might be much more suited with something more like a 243. And there's nothing wrong with 243. It's an amazing cartridge.
Hey, Kenny, is the Elster choppy or is it me?
Yeah, there's some feedback. I thought it was me. I muted myself. That's fine.
Here, let me turn my volume down a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
What optic for the ARC?
I never got to answer the other one you had on there.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I can piggyback off the 243. That cartridge is mostly designed for the lighter 6 mils. Anything up to a 95 grain. That's what it's really designed for. More of the hunting. Can you get a 108 in there? Yeah, but then you have some mag issues. So the 6 Creedmoor is more entailed of the heavier bullets. You can push them further. With kind of the velocity. 243 is just a full cartridge. If you're trying to just shoot within 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards, 243 will do it.
What's up, Nick? How you doing?
So this is what I shoot out of my 243 all the time, and it's the Sierra 107s, and it is an absolute laser with those 107s. And though with that said, I have to use this special mag to make it happen. So I can't use a P mag. I got to use a steel mag. But I use these Sierra. I bought these specifically for that RPR. I did low development, and they shot so well, I ended up getting 500 rounds of them. And but like I said, I got to use this specific magazine in order to get that Ojai seating depth, because I got to really extend them out to make it work. Yeah, it's crazy how accurate that thing is.
All right, so answer this one, X-Ray.
All right, so Conservative Sniper Hunter, I will probably not be reviewing that one. I have one of the XTR3s coming from Burles with their signature rings that allows you to just put the inserts in to go from 0 minutes of angle to 10 to 20 to 30. That should be here in the next week or so, and I'll get that video out.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, there is a thumbnail of a hand grenade, Matt. Fastest one I could pick before I started the chat. Let's see. 243 gets a bad rap because it's always had slow twist in factory rifles.
The 243 is an awesome cartridge. I love it.
One of my rattle cannon. Actually, I talked about it yesterday. Matter of fact,
You can even look at a 243 AI too, you know. So
Right.
I like that round, man. Ray's been shooting
He's talking about you said the 243 AI or the 223 AI?
oh, that one that you got is a 223 AI?
No.
223 AI, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've been shooting the heck out of that one.
I actually didn't even shoot it today other than to get it on paper for Ella.
Yeah.
You know, Kenny, I was watching your fire forming, your 6 arc brass with the 6 Grendel. That's pretty, 6.5 Grendel is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm getting some pretty good results out of that Starline brass. So I'm actually loading some 110s up right now on it to see what I can do.
You know, it would have been, are you going to do a follow-up now that you got some fire form for that?
Yeah, I'll take it out to the range with the 15 bullets I have left on the 108s and see if I can approach groups with fire form brass.
Yeah, because I think you get more of a distinct shoulder on that, right? Now that you got
right, yeah. I just wanted to see if I was in a pinch or if anybody was in a pinch, I could just go get 6.5 Grendel brass, like Starline.
What's up, KB?
And see what kind of accuracy I can get. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, you were getting some pretty spectacular grooves, especially that 10-shot groove. That was pretty awesome.
Right, yeah. 2 flyers was roughly 3/4 of an inch. That's for what I needed to do in the SD numbers all day long.
And fire forming at the same time, that's really impressive.
Right, yeah. We'll see. I'm still
What up,
still working
KB?
on this cartridge. I'm pretty happy with it.
I can't believe how many reloads you're getting out of those things.
Yeah, was it 14?
14, yeah. And I've counted it because I've been using nothing but 30 cartridges and just loading up, 5 at a time. And I'm like, all right, well, I finally started getting, splits on the case neck.
You got the shits.
So I was like, okay, I knew it was going to happen too. I had a feeling because I was like, okay, I can see that white line. That's about it. Once you see that,
did you try a paper clip test on that to see if you could feel like a indentation on it?
Yeah, so you can feel it in there. I'm going to start using that method. It actually got brought up in one of my comments, which I didn't even. It's the simplest thing to do, and it's funny how it takes someone to comment on that for you.
KB at 6mm Creed. I don't have the arc. That's my laser beam.
Yeah. Hey, KB, the Hornady just put out official bolt gun and also gas gun load data for both 58 grain all the way up to a 110 grain. So you got load data now.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, surprisingly, this is the funny part. Hornady's max, what they consider a max charge in CFP 223 is exactly where I found my max. Well, about 0.2 of a grain under my max. So 30.6 is what's listed as max.
Hey, has anybody tried to call Proof Research lately? Maybe KB? Because I tried to put in a call to them today, and none of their phone lines were working. Really odd. I mean, it just immediately shut off.
Wow. It could be something as simple as
The phone lines were down.
phone lines are down, or they live in North Carolina and phone service sucks. Could be one of those. The mountains of North Khaki.
Charles Tippy said I called him last week. All right, just making sure because we tried from a couple different telephones and it just hung right up before he even answered. It's like the call just didn't go through. No more pre-fits for Curtis.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
+5. I haven't. The last time I shot his AI was when he first put that 6mm barrel in there. So honestly, I couldn't give you an answer. I would assume so, but I don't know. So
yeah, Shibalsiki said down lines as well yesterday. So
wow.
All righty.
There's going to be more down lines with that storm coming in. For some of us. Was asking if they had a planned the GT prefit. Charles Tiffy and the Bighorn. Yeah.
Well, John Townley was asking what the twist rate of that 243 was, and I honestly couldn't remember. It's been a while since I shot it, but I believe it's a 1 in 7 twist. So I just looked it up here. So
Kenny's camera's getting flashy again.
This is dumb light. I gotta replace it.
I'm all curious. You're right. He had no business being where he was. All right. What are we talking about? KB? Raymond Scissorhands. Raimundo Scissorhands.
Believe it or not, I'm actually tired. Today was a long day.
It was.
Yeah, we ran a lot of mock stages today, working on positional shooting. It's good stuff.
Hey, we had to know your limits out there, Todd.
oh yeah,
500 yards. Off
How are you guys doing?
Actually, do we use barricades on that one?
No, we were using lower type platforms like tires, wood blocks, spools, things like that. No standing barricade because we did a lot of that last time.
Yeah.
Or kneeling or anything
A
like
bunch
that.
of different bag, tried out a ton of different bags. Now, one I bought, I didn't really like.
The small one?
Yeah,
It's
I didn't like it either.
It's a really thin one. I can see the only reason why you would use it, I think, is really small ports where you got to stay really low so you can see through the scope.
Is this on that Arca reel you guys are running the bag on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got one coming. Thanks, Dick.
Do you? I would say that the best thing is the wide-bodied Area 419 base, and then figure out what bag you want, whether it's the big
the
bag,
Rail Changer X.
Mm-hmm.
the big bag, and a thin bag. I really like, and I need to get one actually, is that the Blam, the wedge. I really like that wedge. Only difference is you just can't, you could probably rest it on some stuff, but it's made to like kind of jam in.
Well, I know you were talking for a little while getting that Game Changer bag right there, Ray, or did you ever get that or not?
Oh, we've had Game Changers for a couple years, and they're okay, but the ones that I've got aren't that wax duck claw, and so it's a little slick if you put it on a polished rail or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of want to roll off, so you have to keep a hand on it to get the rifle on it.
Yeah.
Actually, and the guy that was shooting with us, he was using that one, and it kept rolling on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to run that fat base, or maybe figure out a better way, add sand or take some out or do something, but it does not work for crap.
Yeah, I would highlight Charles Tiffy's. This is a very good statement right here. If you don't run an Arca rail, you're missing out. I don't care what rifle it is, it's an upgrade that must be done. And that is the absolute fact if you're going to be doing any type of competition or PRS style shooting. It really is.
Yeah.
The dope cards, well, we got a kind of a few now. There's the Hawk Hill. It's a Hawk Hill?
Data card?
Well, the holder.
That's a Hawk Hill. Like Hawk. Like
Yeah.
a Hawk.
Hawk Hill, isn't that the manufacturer?
Yeah, Hawk Hill.
Hawk Hill, yeah. And then we've got the Blam ones. And you got some other ones maybe, or are they Hawk Hills?
No, everything I've got Ramsey Country with the exception of the ones we just got from Blam that are 3D printed. I just needed something inexpensive for Ella. It was $30-something because the Hawk Hills are 100 and some change. I like the Hawk Hill a lot,
They're
but
nice.
her rifle didn't need it.
And there's mounting issues. There's nowhere to mount shit.
Well, exactly. On hers, there's nowhere to mount it, so I'd have something that was tube mounted on the scope. And then John Townley, I went with the Remington 700 Rimage on Ella's rifle on the 223 AI. I think it's a great option. Kenny's got that whole action blueprinted. So if I literally call him up and say, hey, I want to go with this, or I need another barrel for it, it's in the mail. Well, got to give him time to do it, but it's in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk Hill
Well,
150.
everything's filed away. I got all the measurements.
Yeah, Shaggy Rifleman, I'll let you know if I start doing that. That's kind of on the burner right now. I've got I've got a little invention that I'm coming out with. There's very few people that have seen it. It's something that'd be very practical for shooting. And I think with the exception of Rick and Kenny, that's the only people I've shared it with. And I think it would be very practical for PRS style shooters. So see if I can't get that going underway.
Get that up and running.
Hey, KB32, if you're still out there, you were talking about watching that series on the annealer. Which one was it? Was it the Neil-Ease or the do-it-yourself? I'm just curious if you're still watching.
Okay, so while he's doing that, let's click on this.
I want to see this.
So, guys, this is a great question by Makev. Okay, so what are you doing with 419 detinted ARCA and now MDT with built-in? You running 419 clamps without the pins, and that's exactly right. So basically, Area 419 has detents on the side of their ARCA, and what that's supposed to do is if your pinch clamp comes a little loose,
Doesn't slide.
it doesn't just slide freely. You have to unscrew it enough to where it kind of detents as it comes down. I actually don't like that feature. Okay, now I know the guys at 419. Craig's a super good guy. And I'm sure there was a purpose and a reason why they did it, but I like to be able to just loosen it just enough so I can slide it quickly, move it down the rail, and that's good enough for me, especially for tripod work. At least they had the forethought to allow you to remove the pins, because if you do not remove the pins and you clamp it on your MDT rail, you're going to get little pinch marks on it, or at least mine started to show a little. I was like, yeah, because I had a couple of those clamps.
Yeah, we have.
So yeah, take them off. It's easy to work around, but I don't like that. I don't like the detents.
I think they put it in there so you could like load the bipod without having to be like super tight. I don't know. Coda Boy 32 said you're a Neil-Ease.
Yeah, it's a good machine. For $275 shipped, and I don't know if you purchased it yet or if you were just watching it to get an idea if you should get it. But it's a great option, especially for the money. $275. I believe Ray has the bench source, which I think goes for almost 600, 550, 600. Both great options. There was one downfall on the Neil-Ease. They come with these wheels that you got to take on and off. If you're doing different cartridges, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to put those wheels on and off. But that's where this Elster's 2.0 annealer that's coming out here soon, and they're working on the second prototype right now. It'll anneal anything 223 to 50 BMG and adjust within 30 seconds without having to remove or add any parts. It's done. I just can't show it to you on the first prototype. The second prototype is going to be all pimped out, and I'm going to pump out a video on that. And it's going to be really soon there. I got all the parts we're putting together as we speak, and hopefully we're going to get those sold here soon for I'm guessing about $260 shipped, somewhere around there. But they're awesome. It's awesome, man. Trust me. When you guys see it, it's going to blow your mind away. So that's definitely incoming here. So
awesome. I'll be one of your customers for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to be we're going to be making 5 of them initially, and I'm going to hand select 5 people to send them out to, and I'm going to sell them to them at cost. And Kenny, you're definitely one if you want one. So,
well, I just didn't have the time to make one, and yeah, I saw yours and I said, man, that's awesome. It just really.
Well, wait till you see this 2.0 annealer though. It's awesome. Trust me. It'll anneal anything from the very shortest cartridge to a full 50 BMG, and I've tested them on both. And you can adjust it within 30 seconds, and you don't have to add or remove a single part.
Awesome. That's really cool, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I wish I could show it to you. It's sitting right over here.
Well,
so you could show it to us. You're just being a dick about it. No.
Yeah.
I could test a 50 for you. I need to get some 50 loaded up. So.
Yeah, so we're going to send out 5 of them a little over cost, and we just need some solid feedback. And I got a couple guys in mind, especially you, Penny, if you want one, I'd definitely send you one. So,
well, I'm pretty embarrassed to show how I do mine, how I anneal. So,
yeah. Well, trust me, you'll like this, and there'll be a full video on it here soon, and
it works.
Show how it works, and it's slick as shit, man. Trust me.
Cool. Awesome.
Slick as a baby's bottom. With the bigger one.
All right.
You want to know how we do it? Here's how we do it.
Ready, Kenny? This is the easiest way right here. Whoa, yeah.
I knew it.
That looks about right.
Yep. That's evenly dispersed.
That's what you call consistent neck tension, my friends.
That's
That's
right.
what I'm thinking. I knew he was gonna do
Oh,
something
the
like
price
that.
of $29.95.
Yeah.
You can have yourself a big lighter, a needler slash
The big 2.0.
the big 2-point slap yourself.
Wow.
I've got an old turntable annealer that is a pain in the booty.
What is up, Joaquin?
What's up, Joaquin?
I'll tell you, them 419 bags are awesome.
They are, man.
They are awesome. +5. My next match is going to be the Pro-Am at Clinton House.
3-gun.
That is a 3-gun match. And then I do the Memorial 3-gun. And then it's Snipers Unknown with maybe a PRS thrown in there. Oh, yeah. It
CD
might be
match.
Competition Dynamics with Rick.
CD match first. Bullet seating depth consistency. Thoughts on the best ways. Seat it consistently.
Seating depth?
Yeah, Otter has a question for bullet seating depth consistency. Thoughts on the best way? Actually, we did a group when we were trying to figure out the load data for the new laser, the 6, and it was pretty interesting to see what a couple thousands can do to really.
Yeah, I try not to overthink it, though. I mean, the thing is, you're going to get some variance, but there's differences in the bullets. It's going to vary a little bit. You get a set of, micrometer seating dies, call it good.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, if you really want to get anal, there's a reason why Berger is the price they are. If you have a comparator, bullet comparator, I've been sorting my bullets out by the bullet comparator itself. You'll notice that the lower brands, you'll see a lot of variance, and that's gonna mess up your seating depth quite a bit. So Bergers, Sierras, if you go anything like the ELDs, if you're like trying to get ultra precision, sort your bullets out by the comparator.
Okay, so Otter is asking some pretty good questions here, and I hope I don't tick anyone off when I say what I say. It's not directed towards you, Otter. There's a gentleman that goes out to the range that shoots a lot and tries to do a lot of the PRS stuff and everything else. And every time I see him, he's working on load development. It's like every time. He is weighing the bullets. He is weighing his brass. He is using the alcohol to check case volume and everything else. And I said, I think you've crossed that point of diminishing returns. I'm going to leave him nameless, okay? You guys don't know him. He's never been on the channel. He's not a bench rest shooter. He's got a rifle that he's got probably, he claims he's got 5,500 rounds down the barrel, but yet he's chasing this stuff. And it's like, man, if you spent a quarter of the time on working on your positions and working on your shooting fundamentals, I don't see where the reward is there. I mean, what you're going to gain instead of shooting a half MOA group, you're shooting a 0.46.
Shabalseki
it's
says
crazy.
it best. Chasing dragons.
That's it. Chasing dragons.
Why's there got to be a dragon, Shabal?
I don't know. Look, there's a point when you're trying to do load development for a new rifle, kind of like Rick and I were doing the other day. We made quick work out of it. We did the whole process 30 minutes. Now that's with the range being at the house.
Yeah.
It's about 30 minutes. Once you're getting on that charge, once you get on the run out, everything else, I mean, a 0.3 is good enough. He's settled on a load, and I doubt Rick will ever change from that.
Yeah, and I had 100 yard, that group that you might have seen on that picture. It was only a 0.34, I think. But I took that that was the only thing I had data-wise. I put everything into the Kestrel, and my first shot today.
First shot today, 700 and hit it.
It was 3 times. So I went to the big man still, and then 2 shots on the smaller target. So it was.
How are you guys doing your load development? You just doing like OCW, optimal charge weight type thing, or what are you guys doing?
Well, no, on this, we made it really simple because I'm already loading the 6mm Creedmoor for my stuff anyway. There is a certain velocity I want to achieve with that rifle in order to mitigate not shooting the 6.5. Because you would end up getting, if you're just using factory 6mm Creedmoor, let's say Hornady, you're going to get more wind drift than, let's say, if you got a load worked out with your 6.5 Creedmoor. So basically, I said, this is the velocity we need to kind of be at. So we worked on the charge weights first. We didn't really mess with the powder. H4350 works well enough. Once we got that velocity, we started working on basically the run out, the jump on it. I mean, immediately he was shooting those. I mean, there was a big difference. His is very, very sensitive to base to ogive, basically. You know, your run out, your jump.
It doesn't.
How much of a jump was it?
It doesn't like a
very
jump.
sensitive. And I started them off at about a 50 thousandths jump because I know some of them like 50 to 60 thousandths jump. His does not.
It was like a 0.2985.
Yeah, his does not like a jump whatsoever. And it went from do you have that group, that piece of paper? If you don't worry.
And there's a lot of truth to that statement. You know, like Remingtons and Weatherbys, they love insanely huge jumps.
Yep. Yeah, everything's different. But once I was like, dude, if we can get a half minute's good enough. And then, man, we just basically spaced them out. And once we hit that number, it just one after the other. And I was like, there you go. That's it. Good enough. You got your velocity. You got the accuracy. Call it good.
Well, on his rifle, he's at 41 and a half, right?
Yeah, 41 and a half.
So we tried those.
No, absolutely not.
It was hot because the barrel's so much longer. Yeah. So we were looking at the casing and going, oh, shit. So then we went and loaded a few, and we went down, obviously, and found the 40.8 with that length barrel worked really nice.
And Otter, don't take that personally. I'm just saying for what we're doing, we're not bench rest guys. We're not F-class shooters or anything like that. I have a number. If I hit it, I'm good enough.
I need to hear it.
The rest is going to be on the shooter.
I just need to hear a ding at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now, didn't you say, Ray, when you're doing that PRS match, like some of those guys weren't totally concerned about having the most ultimate velocity. They're more concerned about accuracy.
Those guys were actually running quite a bit slower than I was. Yeah. They were about 100 feet per second slower, and they were fine with that because my wind drift was considerably less. Kenny, you were getting ready to say something about the reloading?
Well, I was going to say, honestly, you hit on a really main point that a lot of folks, obviously, you watch my channel. I'm doing both things now. I'm doing ultra precision for F class and now PRS. The main thing, like you're saying, is you got to make a goal for yourself. What is the velocity that you need to hit your impacts, your targets, and what kind of precision do you need? You hit that goal and leave it at that. Stop chasing it because you'll be there all day wasting it. Fundamentals are way more valuable for PRS than anything else.
Yeah, so. Absolutely.
Well, and then you take the same fundamentals and you minus all the bags. And Ray had shot his stage.
Yeah, so
it's a whole nother world.
Yeah, we set up a stage today, and I shot it with bags, and I think I cleaned it. And then I was like, I'm going to try it without any bags, no bags whatsoever. Let's try the exact same stage. I hit one target. The bags and building that foundation makes a huge difference. And like I said, big shout out to Joaquin. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, I second that. 40.8 and a burger. No, I was shooting 115s with. Oh, that's what he was getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running.
Yeah, Ramsey Country says 6 Creedmoor around 31.
I'm losing you guys there for
50, 31.
Yeah, your guys.
I think it's my internet. I think I got too many kids on.
I'm pushing right at 3,100 now with the AI with 115 DTACs.
Thoughts on neck turning? I can answer this from personal experience. It's a lot of hit and miss on factory chambered rifles. more than likely you're not going to see results. In fact, you're going to see the opposite. Neck turning is beneficial if you have a custom tight chamber and your neck's only expanding to about 4 thousandths. So when you have a factory rifle, what I would do is take a measurement on your fired case and take a measurement on a loaded case and see where you're at. If you're over 4,000, I do not recommend neck turning. From my experience, I've seen it every single time that neck turn SDs go through the roof, and I actually increase my group size. However, some rifles like it, so there's that caveat to it.
Kreideman, he was out there with us today, and he learned Saturday. We did a 3-gun, well, a 2-gun, and there's one stage you got to shoot a rifle. But when you shoot prone or you shoot bench, and that's all you know, and then all of a sudden they hand you some bags and they say go shoot off this wobbly ass tire, like he really learned that that is a whole nother shooting. It's a pain in the ass.
I actually talked to John after we practiced today at length and wanted to see what he thought about it. And, you know, the thing is, he was very uncomfortable in the beginning because this is not something he's used to doing. I mean, like you said, it's always on a bench or off your belly. You start moving around with a rifle, taking 2 shots and moving, putting somebody under a timer under 90 seconds, everything changes. And he said he really enjoyed it and wants to come out to the next one that we do. But when we get together, what we'll do is we'll get together like on a Wednesday or something. It's usually a Wednesday. And I'll set up a little mini PRS course. And they're always changing and evolving. I'll start everybody off pretty easy. No sighters. If you want to sight, you can sight at 100 yards, but no confirming data at 700 or 300, anything like that. That way, it's just like a match.
Yeah.
You know, you go out there and you start banging it up, and it's a lot of fun.
They're trying.
Yeah, it looks like your daughter there was having a heck of a time in that last video too. Looks like she was having a blast.
Loved it.
She killed it.
She loved it.
It was fun watching her. I was cheering her on. I'm holding the camera. And
yeah,
like 1 for 1 on the plate rack.
Man, you give her a couple more years there, buddy. She's
Yeah,
some serious competition for you there. I think.
Another week.
She says she's got him for Rick.
Oh, no.
Oh, she already beat Kreiderman.
I didn't say that.
I did. Love Kreiderman.
No,
I
you know,
gotta give you some advice though, Rag. Here's some advice for you. Don't call your wife big. What did you call your wife? I think you called her something like big.
I call her Big X. I call her Big X.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm driving, right? I should not be videoing when I
think he called her like Big Ring or Big X.
Video in the first place, right? I'm driving down the road.
You're gonna turn away from. Yeah. Well, when you got Mini X, what would be Maximum X? Like, what would?
Yeah, Maximum X or Big X, and I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about. Wait,
I know
hold on.
you said that, and I immediately looked at her, and I'm like, "Oh man!" She looked at you like, "I don't even like you right now." It's like gouge your eyeballs out with a spoon type stuff, you know.
Yeah, but the thing
Lady X.
Yeah, the thing is
Lady X.
she's tiny. She's like
She's
110 pounds,
Yeah.
and for me to call her Big X, she was like, "Really?" Call me Big X.
You know, that's all you got.
I thought that was
Is
pretty
Ray
funny.
always the leader? If not, he should be. Sometimes I got to motivate him. Sometimes.
What are you talking about?
Right here, Brian DeShane. He says, "Is Ray always leader?" I had to get him cracking yesterday. You want to tell him about cracking?
Oh yeah. So yesterday I call him. I'm like, "Hey man, it's 10 o'clock." He's like, I was like, "Are you just not getting out of bed, dude?"
Do you not remember what?
No. Is that what you're talking about or not?
No, putting all the shit up, getting the thing all built.
Oh no, I ain't talking about that.
Man, you guys are getting seriously Netflixed.
Oh, I'm getting,
I think they are.
yeah, I'm getting killed right now. You know what though? It's already been an hour and 14. So we got 10 minutes, and we'll get the hell out of here.
I really got to go myself though. I got to head out.
Yeah, yeah, you got to go return those nuts.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go, mister. Here's my nuts, please.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me borrow these. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Please hold on to these and keep them warm for me.
Yeah. Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I'll talk to you
Likewise.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you,
thanks,
Todd.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.
Happy spouse, happy house. All right, that's true. That is true.
Well, I will say in 23, almost 24 years of marriage, I don't think we've had 2 crosswords to each other. So it works out.
It worked out. Appreciate your willingness to try new stuff. So many guys just get stuck with what worked 10 plus 20 years ago. I'm benefiting from. Chris says, for experimentation, thanks. Appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, Kenny does a lot of magic stuff too. Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, you're the one causing all the
You're the
problems.
one causing all the Wi-Fi issues.
All that science rocketry out there, publicity.
That's right. But it is true. You should be out shooting more than you're out worrying about if this round's
Yeah,
10
it's
feet
absolutely
off the
right.
middle.
You make a goal for yourself, and once you get that goal, just leave it at that, man.
Yeah,
I've been down that road.
I got 2 friends that always hit thumbs down.
No, he's probably got the thumbs down because of me, because I have a group that hates me. So it's all good. It's all good.
I don't think they hate you. They're just jealous.
No, they hate me.
can't
They
shoot.
hate me. If I put out a video, there's 7. They're going to be the first 7 people. To
Oh,
give
you
me a
got
thumbs
7 now? That man.
Down. Oh
you
yeah,
hit,
there's 7 haters.
you hit the big time.
Hey, you know what? There must be doing something right.
That's right. Where's Elmo? Elmo's actually right. Yes. Beat up. Oh,
Well, yeah.
that's for his asses. He's here. He's weird with us. We actually threw the other one away. We didn't even blow it up, but it's still in the trash. I'm gonna have to go dumpster diving. I really want to blow that damn thing up. Let's see.
Well, I should be getting a new rifle this week, so I'm pretty excited.
Tomorrow, right?
I don't know.
Kenny would know.
I have no idea. And the thing is, I just hope it has all the parts with it.
Did you get the USB
No, not
package?
It'll show up with no
It'll
bolt.
show up with no bolt.
You know
I
what?
don't
You should do an unboxing, Ray.
Hashtag 7 haters. That's a good one. I want.
That is a good one. You should do an unboxing. You should do an unboxing of the box tomorrow and see what shows up in it.
I don't know if it'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, whenever
It
it
will be
shows
there tomorrow. It will be there tomorrow. I need to know if your USPS package came first.
Have a good one, Nick.
It'll be interesting to see. The only thing, I haven't gotten my dies yet for the
Thanks,
6
John
ARC,
Townley.
so I'm going to have to see how it does with factory ammunition. I know that Kenny shot it with factory ammunition, and I think it stayed sub MOA, but it wasn't.
Let me slap me
What
around.
was it? Do you remember exactly how much?
It's like an average of, I think it's 860 thousandths of an inch. So 0.86 was averaged out. For factory ammo, it's sub MOA all day long. You know.
Good enough. Anything under an inch, I'll run it.
An
Yeah.
inch?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
velocities are up there. Your factory ammo. I was like, holy crap, your velocities are nice.
Nice.
Putting another one together tomorrow, Charles says.
What was this comment? Right there. I appreciate that, John Townley.
Yeah, he said a very nice comment. Charles Tiffy says he's putting another one together tomorrow. Don't know if put a 223 barrel or 6 Creed. If you run that 223 AI, I'd run that as a trainer. That's pretty awesome.
Kenny, were you on when we were talking about the XLR chassis, the JB Envy?
Yeah, and I mixed. What do you call it? I misinterpreted the XLR versus XRS. I was there. Uh-oh.
Hey,
No, XLR.
did Matt call you?
The only one of the chassis I've ever held.
Really?
XLR. Yeah.
It makes, I hate to say this, it makes
Oh,
an
robot.
Envy feel like
So
I can never say
I
it.
called
What'd
them
you
to
say,
make
Kenny?
an order. They are currently 8 to 10 weeks for a JD Pro right now.
Yeah, that is one of the nicest chassis I've ever held.
I'm going to get one for sure. I put an order in. The cool thing about when you put an order in, they don't charge you until it actually is made.
Gotcha.
That's going to be towards Christmas. That's when I'll see that dang thing.
Yeah, Charles is running one of those for a trainer. That's cool. Yeah, I could see that, man. You can throw freaking stock 22.
Yeah. What do you think of their?
5x6.
I was a little bit skeptical on their stock because it's kind of.
You know,
I don't know if there's attachment on there.
Yeah.
What I didn't like either was the tube, aesthetically, and I put it really worked well.
I want to check it out. The problem is
So-
his action and barrel fit in it.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because I know for sure MDT makes their adjustable skeleton stock.
So he might be
that you
calling
have
me.
originally. It'll fit onto their chassis, from what I found out. Oh no, Netflixing. Well, hopefully
What
he
parts
does
you
better.
having trouble getting now? Ryan Duchesne wants to know what parts you're having trouble getting now. Kenny.
Sorry, yeah, you're Netflixing. What was that?
Yeah, I was going to answer it.
Hold on one sec.
Okay, so I want to answer this really quickly. We did not receive the Santan tactical rifle because they do not have any more proof barrels, and that Santan tactical rifle is spec'd with a proof barrel. However, they did send Mini X Ella a ultralight receiver set, and so I just built that today on a proof barrel, 16-inch, with a Lancer carbon fiber handguard. It weighs in at 6 pounds with the dot. So it shot very nicely. I think it'll work out well for her.
It's an awesome
It's a nice build.
Yeah, 6 pounds completely done. I think she's going to be rocking.
So
that.
light, but not so light. It's a lot of recoil for her. She's a lot smaller than she looks on.
You took that out to 6 today, didn't you?
No, no, I just had the dot on it.
Yeah, you took it out to
Yeah, that was the
3.
JP. Yeah,
Let's see.
it's your show now, Kenny. We must be gone.
Yeah, you guys are Netflixing for a while.
Can you hear me?
So,
Are we here, Kenny?
yeah, you're good now. We can hear you.
Oh, we are. Okay.
No, I'm over at his house. That's why he's got this is your 6 thing. We don't have service up here in the mountains.
The mountains suck. Well, I love the mountains, but are you running on Raisin? No. Okay, we answered that. Rick, you sell the 9mm Infinity? No, I'm keeping the 9. I have the 40. The 40 is available if you're. It's expensive though.
40.
Has anyone tried the Bartlin carbon fiber barrels?
Yeah, some of these guys went.
Bartlin.
Marlene,
I know they're about
I look-
700-ish
So-
or so,
good job.
but I'd be interested to see how their carbon's going to turn out.
My I guess.
Well, yeah,
my range buddy
your
has
proof's
one.
not making any.
My range buddy has one in 30
See
XP,
that?
and it's shooting pretty damn good.
Nice.
It's a hell of a lot more recoil, obviously, because it's lighter. He had a hard time doing some load development too with it, and he said that it starts to lock on him after the 20th shot. Well, obviously, he's using a pretty high-end cartridge or a high-velocity cartridge, so I don't know if it's walking on him or it's just him. 20 shots downrange could get you fatigued out pretty good. So. Oh no.
That is
Losing you.
TV. That's an expensive one, buddy. It's the Top Shot one. I don't know if you've seen that video back in the day, but that Infinity was made for the TV series Top Shot. So it's a little pricey. Well, they're all pricey, but I think it's like $58. I wish. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, Charles says it's hard to beat the proofs in the stainless prefits.
Yeah, and I wish I could get another one right now for the AI because I think I've got a little over 600 rounds on that 6 Creedmoor. So I've got some time, but the proof is telling me I'm looking at December before I get another one.
That ain't bad. You ain't shooting that rifle that much lately.
What are you talking about? This is what I'm shooting in the match.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a laser.
Did you see Ruger came out with the PCC 40? I guess.
PCC 40. Huh. Not familiar with
So
PCC.
We're gonna have to get out of here because
Okay.
let's see. Before I go, we're gonna go here in a second. Done. I put Rick's hat on. That's fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy those hats. The ones that you guys have got them. The Kenny, you got anything before we get out of here? Because I'm getting Netflix. I don't know what the hell.
Nothing. Just hey man, everybody stay safe out there. It's a crazy world.
What's going on?
Keep one in the chamber. Always prepare. Got Netflix. Positivism. How about practice positivism? Try to encourage someone else tomorrow.
To be positive.
Yep, be positive. Encourage somebody that you don't know. Do one good favor tomorrow. You know, I think that would be an awesome thing to do. Go to the drive-through, pay for someone's meal behind you. Do something small like that. You'll be surprised. You know, there's karma, and there's, you know, I'm a big believer in Christ, so you know, do something.
That is good to hear, Kenny. I've never heard you talk about that. It's good to hear.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
All right. Well, or you could do all that, and you could take your knee.
Yeah, look at this. He's getting notifications. No, I appreciate everyone that joined in, and it's always good conversation.
All right, you guys take care. Have a great night, and see you on the next one.
See ya.
Adios.
Later, folks.
Muchachos.